Today is another deadline up in Carson City. All bills have to pass out of the White House where they were originally introduced, or they are dead for the rest of the session. Now, Politics Now co-host Steve Sebelius has been following the action in Carson City. And Steve, it's sometimes a little bit of slow going during this part of the session, isn't it?
Brian and Denise, absolutely. We waited a long time today. The Assembly was supposed to convene at 11:30 this morning. They didn't gavel in until about 3:30 this afternoon, and the Senate was in recess for much of the day as well. The reason? Legislative lawyers are busy incorporating amendments into bills so they're ready for final passage in the Assembly and in the Senate, and some horse trading is undoubtedly going on behind the scenes. But with the session almost two-thirds over, and with Governor Steve Sisolak having signed only 5 bills so far, it looks like things are getting a little backed up. So far today, the Assembly has passed AB 50, which consolidates off-year city elections with even-year elections for president, Congress, and state offices. The bill is designed to save money by not holding a second low-turnout election just a few months after the even-year contest in November. AB 73 would create a temporary working group to come up with regional solutions for homelessness in southern Nevada. That bill passed 40-1, with Assemblywoman Robin Titus voting no. Lawmakers also passed AB 192, which would allow people convicted for crimes that are later legalized, think marijuana possession or use, to request their criminal records be sealed. That passed 37-3. And the Assembly unanimously passed AB 239, which would allow chronic pain patients to remain on opioids with the permission of their doctor. But there were still a lot of bills on the agenda that must pass by midnight tonight or be considered dead. That list includes voting rights for convicted felons, a proposed constitutional amendment that would allow the appointment of judges, and turning traffic offenses into civil matters. Now, over in the Senate, they were debating bills including a reform of the state's recall laws. That passed just moments ago. Another requiring constables to be certified law enforcement officers. But a bill that would allow terminally ill people to ask doctors to help them commit suicide was still on the Secretary's desk, where it looks like it'll be dead for this session. Now, bills that pass today still have to be heard in the opposite house, go through committee hearings and possible amendments before they hit a May 17 deadline to pass. The entire session must come to a close by Monday, June 3rd. Brian?
Steve, thank you.